Let me be honest with you about something. When you're a career person, a salary earner, you're trading your time and you get paid for it. And the moment you stop working, that salary stops coming. And that's the truth. But this is not wealth. This is survival. Wealth is when your money and assets work even while you're not working. You need to know this. Salary or income is a seed. It is not the harvest. So for most people, this is what they do. Every month, and I mean every single month, their salary comes in and it goes out the same way or even quicker than it came in. Rent, food, transportation, bills, paying off debts, and maybe just a little leftover. That's it. The next month, this cycle starts all over again. And again and again and again. But what if I told you that your salary is not the problem? The problem is that you have been working so hard for your salary and not letting the same salary work hard for you in return. Which is why a wise man once said, the best time to plant a tree was yesterday, and the second best time is today. And so today, I am going to share with you 5 proven places where you can invest your money and build wealth consistently. Whether you're a salary earner, a business owner, a student receiving stipend, or a small-scale self-employed person. So let's dive right into it. At this point, let me quickly ask for a favor. If you're not yet subscribed on this channel, kindly do subscribe because it really helps this channel to grow. It also encourages me to make better videos and ultimately it makes YouTube happy. Thank you so much. The first place your salary or income should be working for you is the financial market, also known as the money market and stocks. Most salary earners keep their savings in a regular bank account, and I understand why. It is safe. But here is the reality. With inflation in Nigeria, Africa, and all over the world running the way it is, money sitting in a savings account is not standing still. It is shrinking every single month. That's why the money market is your safer entry point. And here's my top recommendations when it comes to the money market. The first is investing in treasury bills. These are very low risk and fixed profit investments. The second is a fixed income instrument. Almost every bank offers this. This is where maybe you have a bulk of money and you don't have immediate need for this money. You take it to the bank and they fix it for a period of time for you and give you a guaranteed profit. This allows you to earn a predictable income and you sleep well at night. Even though this is not going to make you rich overnight, but it is far better than letting your money lose value doing nothing. And thirdly, you can invest in stocks, and I've talked about this a whole lot in this channel. The Nigerian stock market alone has made huge returns over the last couple of years, far better than the S&P 500. And guess what? You don't need a huge amount of money to start. Even with the least 10, 20, 50,000 naira, you can start investing your money today. And if you've not watched my previous video about how to buy Nigerian stocks or any stock at all, dividends, capital appreciation, I have linked it in this video description. Go and watch it after this one. The financial markets are the most accessible investments available to a salary earner today. The barrier to entry is very low. The only thing stopping people is not knowing where to start, which is why I make this video so that everyone will follow along. So go watch my previous videos and start planning towards investing in the stock market rather than letting inflation eat up your money. The second place where you should be investing your money as an income earner is in real estate, and I'll tell you why. In fact, for me, this should be the first on the list, but because of the huge capital required to invest or to buy properties and lands, which most people don't have when they're starting out, that is why I have put it as a second, because in most cases you will need to have saved up some money. And when I say save money, I don't mean you just leaving money in your bank account. I mean, we already talked about this. I mean by way of investing and letting your money grow with you. Real estate investment for me is the most secure, most profitable, and most stable investment anybody can make. There are many aspects of real estate, but for beginners and for the purpose of this video, we would only stick to investing in lands. That is by way of buying lands and nothing more. Think about it. A city today was a village yesterday, and a village today will most likely become a city tomorrow. Every expensive neighborhood, whether it's in Lagos, Accra, Nairobi, Cape Town, New York, London, you just name it, was once an undeveloped land. People who bought there early did not buy it because it was already valuable. In short, I know someone who bought lands around the Lekki area of Lagos for 1 million naira per plot exactly 15 years ago. Guess what? Today, those lands are worth around 150 to 250 million naira per plot in that same area, and this is only just 15 years back. She bought it because she understood that lands only move in one direction. The truth is, God has stopped producing lands, but the population keeps growing. Over 8 billion people on this earth today, and projection says that this number will hit 9 billion within a decade. Everybody needing somewhere to live, somewhere to work, and somewhere to build. So if you're still procrastinating on buying lands, understand what you're actually doing. You're only waiting for the prices to go high, because it will. And so today, you do not have to buy lands in Lagos or Abuja, Accra, or even any big city at all. If that is not within your reach, buy in your village. You can start with 1, 2, 3 plots, but just own something that belongs to you, something you can fall back on if everything crashes. Buy the future now, because right now it is cheap. And so myself and a few other persons, we are pulling our money, and our target is to buy over 300 plots in one of the fastest growing cities in Nigeria. If you want to be a part of this, kindly click on the questionnaire link in this video description, and we'll reach out to you with the full details. Okay, so to wrap this up, all I'm saying is buy anywhere that you please and let it sit there, even if you don't want to do anything with it. Own a portion of the earth, because that portion will be worth more every single year you hold it. So the next place you can invest your money as a salary or income earner is in other people's business, and I will explain this. Somewhere in your city, someone has a brilliant business idea, the drive to execute it, the skills to run it, and they just need capital. They cannot get a bank loan because the interest is too high, especially for beginners or for small scale businesses, and they have access to no investors. So this is where you come in as an angel investor. You do not have to be a billionaire to be an angel investor. An angel investor is someone who simply puts money in an early stage business in exchange for a share of future profits or equity. You believe in the business, you back it up financially, and if this business grows, so does your money. I have a friend who works in the corporate sector and does this exact same thing. Not that she's overly rich in the conventional sense, but whenever she sights a wonderful opportunity that allows her to invest in other people's business, she quickly grabs it, especially small business starters. And over the years, those small investments have returned back to her a multiple profits. But let me put a caveat here. Please, before you do something like this, ensure you have done your due diligence, like negotiating terms properly and have everything written down in very clear ways. There should be no assumptions. Also ensure that the business is registered and that there is proper resource allocation, especially in form of shares. This is how most billionaires made their billions. Take Warren Buffett for example. He looks out for lucrative business opportunities and he invests in them. Till date, he is Apple's highest investor. And there's also another guy doing something like this in Nigeria. His social media name is THEMVNHUB. You can search for him on any of the social platforms. He recently shared his journey on how he became rich, and this is the exact formula he used, only that in his own case, he is the business person and people invest their money through him, and he helps them manage their investments. So it's a system that has worked for years and is still working. Today we have platforms and networks that formalizes this, investment clubs, startup communities. The question here is not whether this opportunity exists, because it is everywhere. The real question is, how do I take advantage of it? So the fourth place where you can invest your money as a salary or income earner is in intellectual properties. This is the one most people overlook completely, but this one has one of the greatest opportunities for salary earners. Intellectual property is any solution, system, or knowledge that you own and that people will be willing to pay you for. It can be a course, a book, A consulting service, a framework you have developed, or a process that saves businesses time and money. Every single day you go to work, you're solving problems whether you like it or not. What if you package that knowledge, that innovation, or that creativity and formally document it so that you can later charge for it? Sometimes you might even go ahead and patent your ideas, copyright your content, structure your consulting separately before sharing it with your company or other businesses. Some of you have been in your current roles 5 years, 10 years, and gained lots of experiences in that job. Start up your own consulting firm, invest in it, and build it and scale it. Ask yourself, what do I know that other people might want to know? What problems do I solve every day at work that businesses outside my organization would also want to pay to have them solved for them? By so doing, you would have identified a gap, create a solution, charge for it, and that is a business. And so this brings us to the last point, or the last place where you should be investing your money as a salary or income earner, which is in multiple streams of income. Okay, let me say this. For most people, when they hear multiple streams of income, they run off and start like 5 different things at once. A business here, a side hustle there, a crypto account, an online store, and within 6 months, they have burned out and abandoned all of them. That is a wrong way to do it. The right way is this. You build one thing first, you systematize it, you put the right people or processes in place so that this business can run without you needing to be there and monitoring it every day before you start the next one. And so if this is properly implemented, you can own 5 hair salons and yet never cut a single hair. You can own 10 car wash centers and never wash a single car. Your role is to own the assets, hire the right people, and manage the system. And that is what it means to have multiple streams of income done properly. You are not working 5 jobs, but you own businesses that work for you. So with this, we have successfully covered 5 places where you can invest your money as a salary earner for a profitable return. And as a recap, quickly, we talked about the money market and stocks, real estate through land buying, angel investing, intellectual property, and multiple streams of income. You are a salary earner, and this is not a limitation. It is just your foundation. The question is what you choose to build on top of it. If this video opened your mind in any way, like it and share with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you're not already on this channel, and tell me in the comment section which of these 5 are you already doing, or which one are you thinking of starting. See you on my next one.